We are in episode 5 of Ahsoka, and I have had my issues with this show going forward. I have not felt the strongest about it, and I still think it could go pretty poorly. But this episode alone is probably one of the single best pieces of media to have ever come out of Star Wars. I'm not joking. The whole episode is basically Ahsoka is like, she's kind of like in limbo. She's like on the verge of death, and so everything is just shown from her perspective in the Force, and like Anakin is there to help guide her to help her to fight to stay alive, but it's all portrayed through like him completing her training as a Padawan. He does it through like, you know, lightsaber combat, in which, man, that dude still has it. There's some fights in there where I was just looking at how fast he's moving versus how fast Rosario Dawson's moving, and I'm just like, see, I know you can do fast action because he's doing it. I think Hayden Christensen still has it. I actually quite liked him in this, and like they also, because it's, you know, in limbo in the Force realm, you get to go and have fun, do fun things with, you know, where we are. They kind of do like a series of flashbacks. So like we actually go back and we see a young Ahsoka, and young Ahsoka is played by the same actress who played young Gamora in Infinity War. So like I think that actress has kind of, she's got a niche of playing the young version of popular alien characters with different colored skin. She's done 2 of them so far, but the dynamic between them, it felt so much like they had in Clone Wars. There's bits of dialogue. There was one line early on in the episode where they have a little bit of a lightsaber sparring thing, and like she like kicks him away, and she says, "Looks like you don't have much left to offer in terms of training," and like she just kind of says it a little like sarcastically, and I immediately heard it in like just like I was just like, yes, that is Ahsoka. I immediately recognized that feels like Ahsoka. A lot of what Rosario Dawson has done as Ahsoka has just not felt like the same character to me, but the little snarky comment that she gives after beating Anakin in a round of lightsaber combat, that felt like her to me. There's a lot more of like dealing with the intricacies of the Force. There's Jason Syndulla, Hera's son. He's Force adept because his dad was Kanan Jarrus, and like he's like using the Force to try and locate Ahsoka, because Ahsoka had like fallen off of a cliff, and so they're trying to find her in the ocean. And I actually kind of like that character. Like I wasn't sure, because you know it's a kid character, they can be a little tricky to get a good child actor, and some of the stuff that he's done in the show has just been like, okay, he's the kid character. But I actually really liked how they were setting him up as, you know, a young Force user. Here, I didn't mind it at all. We've also, it seems like this is kind of the halfway point of the series. I know we've got 8 episodes, so we've got 3 left, so technically a little over halfway. But like this felt like the low point for Ahsoka before she like pulls herself up and has to go and do the final confrontation. But we've got 3 episodes more, so there's probably still going to be quite a bit of that. And I actually feel pretty excited to see where the show's going. Now, it looks like we're probably not going to be seeing much more of Hera in this, just because Ahsoka goes off to find Sabine and Thrawn and the rest of them. And since it's in a different galaxy and Hera doesn't join them, I kind of feel like the rest of the show is just going to be off in the other galaxy. So I don't know how much more we're going to see of those characters. And I haven't really been sold on Mary Elizabeth Winstead's portrayal of Hera. I really liked Hera in Rebels, and I feel like Hera in this show has just been pretty lackluster. She kind of just stands around and has a little bit of a smirk to her face sometimes, but she doesn't seem to have the same like leadership quality to her that she did in Rebels. I think a lot of that probably there are problems with transitioning to live action from animation that I have brought up in my previous reviews on this show. And so I don't think that I'm going to be satisfied with the portrayal of Hera in this show. Even if we see her further on in the show, I think I just kind of have to let go of the idea of being satisfied with Hera. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm trying to get my channel monetized, so your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. I stream every Monday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons with a special shout out to Piftle Cakes and Ryan D. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.